I can't say I learned about this, but I heard about this maybe a couple months ago. I'm sweeping through reels and something comes up about materials that we wear. I don't know any of the tech or the science or anything behind this. Depending on whether it's cotton or whether it's polyester, all these different materials, your body kind of absorbs or reacts to those different materials in different ways. Is it, in your experience, you've been doing this for a while now, you've probably done a ton of research, talked to a lot of people. Is there any truth behind a lot of that kind of stuff, or do you know anything about that? I mean, they say like, hey, all these like, let's say, moisture wicking materials that the big brands are used, they're not good for you or
Yeah,
something.
antimicrobial, anti-odor, all that stuff. Yeah, it's just the type of material that they kind of work with. A
Yeah.
lot of people are going like with like merino wool now, which is kind of like they have natural odor resistant properties and they're temperature regulating too. So a lot of kind of stuff you kind of choose with different blends of like wool or things like that. They do have sort of regulation properties about it that do make it more comfortable to wear. So like, a lot of t-shirts now, like best t-shirt ever, $80. But
Yeah, right.
there's something about it. The material is different than the cotton poly blends that you can normally get. And there are some things where the material you choose does make a difference. So when you do travel and you don't want to have your one shirt soaked in sweat, then having freezing the moment you step outside in Wisconsin in the wintertime, it's all about kind of layering the right way too. So your
Hmm.
base layer, it talks to your mid or your outer layer. There's some aspect to that kind of makes a lot of sense. So you kind of vent moisture out, then it's like permeates out through the other outer layer. It makes a lot more sense.